Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Hey Lauren, hey Furiora, welcome. It's a shame Melchen isn't a Hrothgar, she has no snoot to boop. Hrothgar are pretty cool. But I think I'm happy being an Aura for now. And I just want to find... Where is the event box now? They keep moving it. Here it is. Just want to replay.
I bring tidings. Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Yeah, thank you very much. You've been going by autumn lately. Oh, nice. Alright. You wish you had to... okay, you got a doctor appointment? No worries. Good luck with the doctor appointment, Autumn. And thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Okay, we are back for day 3 of Dawntrail MSQ. Excel race next. Oh, that'd be cool. The Excel are great. Yeah, sorry, no stream. Well, no story stream yesterday. I was tired. And then we had our raid at night. But I'm hoping to get some progress today. We're still in the level 90 quests. Hey, Dr. Zyman. Good to see ya. You like the season so much you named yourself after it? Ah, that's cool. Yeah, Autumn's a lovely name. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got mail because I entered my registration code. Let's go pick up my goodies. Oh wait, no, that's from... Oh, right. That's my old letter where Swole was sending around maps. There we go. Goodies. Wind up garnet. Arc identification key. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to try that. And a cute chocobo brush. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Swap that to event. And then we don't have to have Chat Guardian all stream. Yeah, so these are the deluxe edition things. This is the Picto brush you get. It's very cute. Ah. I just noticed my weird pointed shoes on this Viper gear. Would I mind just starting over? About Hyper Viper? Yeah, I've started to mention Hyper Viper. Yeah, I've got Viper only to 84 so far. I'll probably do some more. I'll probably do this week's Wondrous Tales on it as well. Placing it near the Ark. Where is my Ark? There it is. A bipedal war machina designed as an airship. Or an airship. Sorry, disguised. Or an airship disguised as a bipedal war machina, if you prefer. Seeking to develop an advanced, transforming airship, the engineers of Garland Ironworks turn to the expertise of a former Illuminati scientist. The result is a machina that can convert between bipedal and assault craft forms in the blink of an eye. It's a transformer! Ooh. Looks cool. God, that weapon. It's enormous. Ah, that's so cool. What a good transformation. I wish it was daytime here so we could see it more clearly. Ah, I love Transformers. Alright, this is definitely going on the favourite mount list. Let's use this for now, actually. Sorry, Kreb. I think my favourite mount list is full. Oh no. Alright, who's going off the list? Ah, there's a lot of good mounts. I'll make that decision later, I suppose. Flying spiders. Oh. Ugh. There's a thought. Alright, we were at Mablu's Dream. Go back to Denser. Yeah. Where am I, by the way? I guess I'm in the robot. Ah, it's so cool. Anyway. Yeah, I have Picto at 87 because I'm loving Picto. I actually started a Eureka Orthos run with it. I couldn't help it. So I did the first 10 floors. And it was good. Kozamauka? Was that the one? Nope. Wrong one. Yes, we finally finished... Well, we didn't finish grinding the ass quite yet. We still need to get the mounts for a couple of people. But we finally beat the savage ass. So that was cool. My floating robot can jump. It's so cool. There's some wild alpacas. Yes, we were partway through the Pelupelu side of the quests. Yeah, Wuk Lumut has to capture an alpaca on her own, a wild alpaca, which is harder than it sounds, and she has to do like a trading up sequence to be able to get hold of a saddle. So we're partway through that. Trade sequence. We've been doing so well. Even Tobley would have to agree. Yeah, hopefully the mounts don't take too long to drop. My Mount Rockon mount took ages to drop. Mablu's Dream. Wuk Lumut steals herself for the ride to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. So I think she gave us the hatchet. Yeah, this is what we traded for. A finely crafted hatchet you received in trade for a wool poncho, worth 1 pel in the thousands column. If I'm going to catch a wild alpaca after this, I can't be shying away from the tame ones. Not that I'm scared of them, you understand? Or their nasty, disgusting, foul-smelling spit. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Alpaca ride, let's go. And it's off to the mate fields we go. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for riding, no matter what you say. Without our alpaca friends, we Pelu would never have become travelling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across Turao? I swear, that mountain is too tall to be real. Oh, we can't see it very well. Wukazorma, wasn't that the name? A forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take a long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yokhoi. Oh, there's a hunt mark. Can I hop off my alpaca? No! So, Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Interesting dream. She wants to be a peddler. Well, who am I to judge other people's dreams? Yeah, the other one's S with 3 S's. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvlo's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tobley took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet, here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wuk Lumut's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favourable deal. That's Pelupelu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Promise, and let's get to bargaining. Defeat Garland and the 4 fiends to catch an alpaca. Well, we defeated all the things. We beat all the things. There's no things left. So now we're just looking for more things, I guess. Helping Wuk Lumut try to become basically the queen of these lands. Look how awful that blade is. Looks a bit rusted, doesn't it? To what do I owe this honour? Did you give the hatchet back to Wuk Lumut? We should let her do the talking. You have that little axe for me? Little axe. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. You're Pelupelu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, well, the Third Promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Pelupelu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Well, she's prepared. Hey, Tag, good to see ya. Oh, it's not a good shape for an axe head. Ah, okay. we've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration? I do not wish to give offence, but I must tell you that I stand with this second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuk Lumut. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair, given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this, then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? Oh, good idea. As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labour to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Melchan and I have mate to gather. Wait, I didn't volunteer. My back is sore. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Alright, good idea, Wuk Lumut. She did well there. Isn't it splendid? Go ahead, drink in the verdant vista of my beautiful mate garden. There's no aetheryte here. It could be more beautiful if you got an aetheryte. ALPACA. Hey, Walken. Good to see ya. No, we're doing the main story. We are trying to help Wuk Lumut make a lot of deals, and she's trying to get hold of a saddle so she can do her trial. And we're helping her. Mablu. Did you see how Wuk Lumut came to my rescue there? She really is good with people. I wasn't sure Meeplu would bite, but it goes to show that you never know until you try. Yeah. Hello? Have you ever seen someone picking mate leaves? I imagine the opportunities to see such are few and far between. Okay, how do I do it? Do I just... yoink? Let's find out. Hatches don't have a razor edge. It'd be too brittle. Ah, okay. Yes, yeah, we are a level 90 botanist. It'd be funny if you could do this on botanist and it would, like, progress it faster. That would be cool. Nope. Botanists cannot pick leaves in the MSQ. So they actually made it faster to level DOH jobs. Oh, okay. Something about special deliveries, always giving max. Ah, special deliveries. Which ones are those? They're not custom, or maybe that's custom deliveries? I'll have to find out about that, because I need to level all my crafters. That sounds handy. Nyum. Yarr, I got leaves. Robot. Stomp all over the rest of the crops. Oops. Hi. Ah, you've got the info. You brought me some leaves then? A sizable pile of freshly harvested mate leaves. Mate. The ones that involve delivering collectibles. Ah, okay. I'll have to look that up. Sounds like that will be really handy for leveling. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. She's hard to impress. Here, we've brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honour mine. After adding the value of your labour to the price of the hatchet... Yeah, we didn't agree on a price, so... I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. How much is that worth? Premium mate! Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Oh, okay. That's pretty generous. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Trade complete. Marblu? What's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobley's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobley to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? So you intend to give up then? You just talk to Tobley. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobley held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pearl? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Grr, let's do it. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zerolja? Yes. I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuk Lumut of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Complete. Where's our trade complete? Yeah, there we go. Excellent trade. I love this. Communication, yep. Still working through Stormblood. Yeah, don't worry, Furiora's there as well. Well, not in Stormblood, but on free trial. Nice. Okay. I've never been one to take it slow. Once I have a goal in mind, it's full speed ahead. That's who I am. Nice. Fate. Oh, I should have checked for currents. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. Current. Eh. Hello. Yum. Looks like you could run under here. Oh, no, there's ropes. Yum. A premium deal. Wuk Lumut has her eye on a jug of premium mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Erenville's point. Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Is that the one all the way back in town? Yeah, back in town. Oh, I forgot how good this music is. Oof, the smell of mezcal is overpowering. The fumes alone are making me dizzy. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Melchan, perhaps Wuk Lumut could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Hello. Me? I'm a chef from Tuliyalau. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Tural according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less, potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Isn't that a kind of fraud? Getting someone drunk so that they can't make a decent deal? His spirits are excellent, I agree, but they're simply too strong for me. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumour has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. The palace. Most Pelupelu have at least one set of especially fine garments. The success of a deal can hinge on how you present yourself, so it pays to dress to impress. There's not much I can say about Gobli, but I can tell you what Gobli's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Alright, we'll just go fight some monsters. That's a good, easy solution. Hiring mercenaries to come and cull the threats would eat into profits. I bet Gobli would be glad to find a less expensive solution. Ding, ding, ding. We have the answers we need. Where's... Oh, there you are. Wait, where's Wuk Lumut? Let's go say hi to her first. Yum. This mount's cool, but it's kind of huge. Wuk Lumut was supposed to be near the entrance. No? Okay. Cannot find our girl. Ah well. Onwards. You're abandoning leveling your goldsmith. Ah, yep. Yeah, it is really nice being able to repair your own stuff, especially in the middle of a dungeon. It's super cool. Like, oh, hang on, I need to repair. Done. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobli is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wuk Lumut. Okay. Up there. Let's use our chocobo. It fits in a little better, doesn't it? Gobli. Ah, right. Here. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below, so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Uh-oh. Silly music, begin! It's kind of funny just how many different kinds of silly music there are. Most of them are from 1.0. Like when you go through the 1.0 soundtrack, there's a kind of a lot of different silly music, cutscene music. Well, yeah, silly cutscene music. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would, I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. Ah. None? No deal? Just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? I mean, I think the monsters in the fields is the actual answer. Why would we bring up the chef's distaste for strong drink, though? Well, let's see what happens. The chef's distaste for strong drink. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer? Ah. Something like mate tea, for instance? And brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Smart. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realise I myself was to blame. I must endeavour to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to cull the monsters, causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. That smile was very predatory. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumoured invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honour and opportunity, if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunza. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. Such a shame, yeah. Now, she is sharp. I did not think at all about the different refreshment options. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliyalau. As a supporter of Wuk Lumut and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage. But the scales still aren't quite balancing. We'll go kill stuff for you. Give me a name. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agav Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring cell swords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Ding! Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Melchan and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wachanpelo. Be safe. We get to fight stuff! Yeah! Oh, yeah, I love Guild Wars 2's material storage. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, trying to store all your crafting stuff in this game is kind of tough. Oh, I didn't learn my wind-up garnet. Nice. Oops, I started dancing. Gonna keep dancing. It's only fair. There we go. We danced. Where's my garnet? Gonna summon her for now. There she is. Ah, right next to Zidane. That makes sense. Once upon a time, there lived a princess who hailed from a long line of summoners. Legend holds that she was abducted by a band of thieves, whereupon she set out on a journey under an assumed identity. Possessed of an angelic voice, she often hummed beautiful songs that touched the heart. Yeah, I gotta play FF9 again one of these days. It was great. Okay. I haven't gotten very far in it myself. It's the only other FF game I've ever played. I rented it when I was young. Yeah, that was when we still had Blockbuster, so we rented games. And it sucked because disc-based games tended to be scratched and not work correctly, so wasn't very pleasant. That should be a Garv Jaws, just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out your share of the pests. Let's go. They had a beta event for the new spear weapon. Ooh. Thief is completely breaking it. Nice. Yeah, I love spears, so it's very cool they're adding like actual ground-based spears instead of only being underwater. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. What are we fighting? Oh, hang on. XP buff. Prickly barb mole. Well, yeah, that does look unpleasant. Nice. Over here. Can I start dancing like pre-pool? I can. That's great. Sorry, mate. That poor thing. Yeah, Dancer actually has very high burst. At least it does at 90. Nice. Meet back up with Wuk Lumut. There we go. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Oh yeah, kind of should have left those there. Taking them out here and to fight stuff was probably not a great idea. top tier DPS in Guild Wars 2 is 40 to 45,000. A Thief with Spear hit 58k. Nice. That is funny. Yeah, in this game, Pictomancer seems kind of obscenely high DPS at level 90. It's probably going to be really good for the level 90 ultimates, unless they nerf it. Yeah, like Dragon Song's Reprise and Omega Protocol. Go on, give Marblu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Finished already? Even hardened mercenaries would have taken longer. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves... I ate them. A large sack of premium mate leaves you received in trade for a fine hatchet and an investment of labour, worth 5 pel in the thousands column. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. We did a lot of labour today to increase the value of our deals. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bolnock, as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yay! Don't drink it. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Marblu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Marblu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Aw. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. We have not seen Zeralja yet, ever since the start of the trial. Excellent trade! Yeah. Success! You traded a 5,000 pel sack of top-grade mate leaves for a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal. Delicious. Yeah, I wonder if Zeralja just immediately caught an alpaca and finished this ages ago and is long gone. Master Gobley's praise makes me confident I can be a peddler after all. Well, a bit more confident than before, at least. I'm satisfied with our trade, and I trust you are too. Should you have need of more mezcal, you know who to come to. Wuk Lumut in the saddle. Wuk Lumut is ready to return to Havli. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Yeah, I would have uninstalled. I'm satisfied with our trade, and I trust you are too. Well, hopefully. Unless this person has changed their mind and is going to demand more crap for this saddle. The Third Promise looks ready to trade the mezcal now. My price is final. Bring me a jug of premium mezcal or go bargain with another saddle maker. Maybe we should have done that. Are there any other saddle makers? Could we have just talked to someone else? Thief Spear has insane mobility. Oh, pole vaults forward and slice down with a spear. Thieves were spamming it to get across the map in record time. Oh, that's cool. This is it. The trade we've been working towards. Premium mezcal. A high-quality jug of mezcal you received in trade. Yeah, no, that's just what we did. That's the thing we did. Whew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Give saddle. Get your tools ready, saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. No kiss. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zeroljar, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelupelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Oh, they should show us an animation of them in like the crafting pose, like ring, like crafting noises. That'd be great. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only 100-pearl basket of alpaca wool. Marblu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished! Ooh, it's shiny. You traded a 10,000 pearl jug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. Hey, Eurochan. This questline is so awkward if you're just sitting on a 140 million gil. Yes! I wanted to just buy it. But she said no. She wanted to do it herself, to actually do the feat, which it's fair. So that was the third promise. She's not the spoiled, untested daughter I was expecting. Yeah, she's not a warmonger either, so maybe you support her? Maybe? No? Okay. Just an idea. Okay, well that was only step one. Now she has to actually get the alpaca. On her own. Talk to Toby first. Okay, same dialogue. Bum, 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 bum. You've been away for some time. I assume trading was productive? It looks like everyone's been pitching in with the alpacas. Let's tell them the good news. I made the mistake of startling one and caught a glob of spittle for my trouble. I'm beginning to understand Wuk Lumut's aversion to the animals. Toby and Erenville have been teaching us how to care for alpacas. One gentle girl ate the feed straight from my hand. Aw. Cute. Wuk, you're such an orange cat. That's a good one. You've acquired the saddle, then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Okay. I know. This is something I need to learn. The music. Great sunken gods! I did it! Oh, look at the little basket on the side. That's cute. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuk Lumut's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. What is the scent of? Could we have just gotten a bottle of the scent and just like use it as perfume and then just gone, hey, come with us, and not worried about a saddle? You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. Yeah. You're only now noticing that? Uh-oh, I just saw Zerolja. Zerolja! He's back. Oh my god. The fuck? Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought. Is it just me or is it glowing? He got a shiny. I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence, deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. He didn't even saddle it, so looks like you don't have to saddle it for the feat. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuk Lumut. Shut up. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tural can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tulialal all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. 'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors. As well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulujaja did not elevate the Mamuja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tulialal, but the star in its entirety. Yeah, they called it. Warmongers, they will invade their neighbours, and when they're done with them, they'll invade whoever else is next on the list. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. By the way, why is this not voiced? Rude. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. Ooh, it's a little cube. Cube. Can I have that? Oh. He's always been like that. Never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Koana. It's like we're not even family. It must be messed up having a brother like that. Always love it when games like this acknowledge the things that specific character builds can do. Yes. Guild Wars 2 does that a lot. One raid wing has a door where you have to find a key to open. Ah, but the thief can pick the lock. Nice. Another part where you get captured and jailed, and how you escape is different. Warriors just get really angry and break the door down. Nice. Thieves pick the lock, elementalists melt the lock with fire, mesmers teleport through the bars, and engineers MacGyver a bomb. That's great. Yeah, I love when they go through the effort of coming up with like the individual different scenarios that fit your character. Yeah, that's great. Wild-eyed alpaca. The alpaca seems glum. Perhaps it is wistful for the soothing scent of the taming saddle. Aw. Like, again, can't we just get like a bottle of whatever that scent is? So much of our star has begun to embrace reconciliation and rebuild, and this would-be warlord would thrust us all back into turmoil. We cannot allow it to happen. Zeroja is willing to go to war for his twisted vision of peace. But should he achieve this peace, then what? Well, then he'll find another star to attack and conquer and unite. What kind of idiot thinks the world can be united with war? Even most Garleans have since realized that their conquests were a mistake. A golden alpaca in the flesh. Like the Golden City, I thought them a children's tale. I could never agree with Zeroja. I want Tulialau to be a land of peace, now and always. I'll ponder Zeroja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the Feet of Gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Urankanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuk Lumut off on her hunt. Ah, it's here now. The golden alpaca. It's very bling. They're gonna add a golden alpaca mount you can buy for like 50 million gil, aren't they? They are. Oh no. Basically lizard sundowner. Alright. Finally up to the main event of the feat. Yeah, no, let's take the chocobo. The arc is a little big. Yeah, this feels better. Northwest. Alright, keep going. We should find an aether current. Bob Mole. Mole. Mole a whack it's casting. Ha! I get it. Coffee grounds. No aetherite, but coffee, apparently. Still northwest. I will get that later. I love that my chocobo's wearing a hat. Very fancy hat. Aha. How deep do you think the valley is? I glanced over the edge on the way here, but the mist was too thick to even speculate. I've never set foot beyond this point. The valley is said to be home to fiends far more ferocious than spitting alpacas. Well, they need to spit for self-defense, so that makes sense. Marblu's right. The least we can do is let Wuk Lumut know we're cheering for her. Zeroja may have caught his alpaca first, but that doesn't mean Wuk Lumut is out of the running. She can do this. Urankanka is a steep and treacherous place, so only those with the head ledger's blessing are permitted to go there. I can do this. I know I can. cheer her on as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. I mean, I can literally cheer on. Oh, did that work? What are you doing? Your chosen method of support has confused Wuk Lumut. Perhaps a tried and true cheer will prove more effective. Oh, that's amazing. What other weird things can we do to cheer her on? Do a dance for her. What are you doing? Okay. I did not expect her to react to other emotes.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it.
Voice acting! Sorry, I'll just catch up on chat. By possibility, he's one of the kinds of people who are smart, and instead of just feeling big about it, that no one can understand his reasons, feels a disconnect with others. Where you feel separated from others. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good theory. It's a story mission where you need to melt through an ice wall. If you're an engineer, character's like, I brought my own. That's great. You just carry a flamethrower everywhere. I love stuff like that. Alright.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
But cute.
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Yeah.
Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
Nah, we wait here.
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wuk Lumut is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian.
His mentor.
As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
Oh?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Interesting.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Hopefully we'll get to meet his mentor.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Yay! Ah.
They did it.
Have a well-deserved rest.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Nice. Alpaca. Alphino was quick to lend a hand with dismantling the tent. Is this to be his new obsession now that he's mastered collecting firewood? I forgot about the firewood thing. We were out here for quite some time, but I'm glad Wuk Lumut was able to catch her alpaca. And Erenville choosing to share his story with us was a welcome surprise. Thanks to Alphino and his healing hands, I could actually stand again. Maybe even walk. Wuk Lumut had no serious injuries to speak of. However, she had clearly been pushed to the very limits of her endurance. I spoke too much. If Wuk Lumut is up to it, we should be heading back to Tobli. Spoke too much, eh? I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Grr. Money, money, money. Wait, Night World silver piece? Wasn't that one we got? Didn't we get these over in the first? Or maybe that was a different one. knowing the Pelupelu. Mablu is minded to rush ahead to the village. Wuk Lumut still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea! I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time, and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Nice. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. She could keep riding the alpaca, couldn't she? No? Okay. Just an idea. Let's travel there. Just make sure to the west. Yeah, let's go grab this current. Up there. Okay. We'll grab that while we're here. In case But Two Heads tries anything, yeah. We have not seen him in this trial, thankfully. But you never know when he's going to pop up. How do I get current? I think I have to go from over here. Oh, I'm committed now. Hunt mark. Yes, he doesn't dance to fit this music so well. Boom. 3 sacks of nuts. That was the whole one. Yep, okay. That was the whole requirement for the hunt. Kill 1. Only 1? You sure? 1. Alright. Aw. I have 2 cats in here now, waiting for dinner. You'll be waiting a while. It's not even 5 PM yet. Hopefully we get to the first dungeon before I need to stop to feed cats. We should be about to finish this story path, though. Southwest. Yeah, I'll get that later. MSQ. What do you think is the best boss fight in gaming, and why do you think it's so good? This, I am the storm that is approaching, yes. Yeah, that boss fight is pretty incredible. Ah, it's fantastic. Such a good fight. Come back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wuk Lumut can't be that far behind. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Ah. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it! Although, I couldn't find a shiny one like Zarol Jar did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Ooh, magical? Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulul Jar Jar himself. Huh. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliyalau, in a time when the mountain giants... Can you hear all that ruckus in the background? That is King. Shh. Shh, baby. Quiet. He just jumped in a cardboard box and he is scratching it. Okay. He cannot be stopped. I must continue. It was before the founding of Tuliyalau, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokhoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulul Jar Jar, yet unburdened by the mantle of dawn servant. Ooh. He was still big, even young. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Okay, so the giants were about that tall. Okay. Not as big as I was thinking. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gulul Jar Jar showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew sombre when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulul Jar Jar ascended the cliff to face the giants, and freed the Pelupelu from the Yokhoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders, and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Gulul Jar Jar transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. It's his fault. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelupelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulul Jar Jar sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. Ah. King, sweetie. Sorry. Cat's gonna cat, yep. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. Yeah, but did Zarol Jar do a trading sequence? No, he's not doing all the side quests. He's skipping the cutscenes and only doing MSQ. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise. And you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelupelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Cube! This one looks a little less shiny, but it's still a cube. Looks like a gummy, actually. Strawberry flavour. Oh. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuk Lumut. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. King, sweetie? Meow? He wants dinner. Hey, Madrick, good to see ya. The pink starburst, yes. To be fair, or to be honest, all of Virgil's boss fights are great. Yes, Virgil's such a good boss. Yeah, I'm just catching up on chat while King destroys cardboard. Dawntrail OST be like, yep. Oh yeah, I'm just quickly check if the drops has started yet. The reward for the mount, that was starting sometime tonight. Okay, not yet. No, not yet. Okay. That was me searching for Final Fantasy on the drops page and it did not show up. I'll check again in about half an hour. Tobley, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. You are disowned. No. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet, never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you've found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobley. Aw. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urkapacha and the Pelupelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Tural and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelupelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. Yeah, why did they know it was a thing? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Very curious about the giants. We've heard about them and talked about them a lot, but we still have not seen one. I have a feeling it's going to be some kind of reveal. Oh, Cryle, I have a question I'd been meaning to ask, and since we're finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yogg-Tural around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago? Right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet, the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, Mablu? Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliyalau and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Nice. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zoruljar's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuk Lumut. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. And that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Aw. That's so gay. I love it. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Well, I suppose we are done here. I expected as much from the moment I saw him, but winning the contest against Zoruljar will not be easy. The Yokhoi once ruled the entirety of Yogg-Tural. I'm curious to see what has become of them. I never dared hope we would find a lead for this earring mystery so quickly. That makes 2 out of 7 keystones. So far, so good. Never say that. I was kind of hoping we would get to keep the alpaca, and that's how you unlock the alpaca mount. Ah, well. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zorolja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Xpolyav Tier with us. The contest has hardly begun. Oh, Aether Current side quests. Delicious. Stuff for me to do. Yeah, no, that's true. Still has a lot more to learn and prove. It's got a very good start, though. Winning over people's hearts. Actually caring about and learning about them. Wii Sports! Oh my god, that's quite a glam. Yum. Crafting people. We found the crafting place. Yum. Alright, we finally gonna hit level 91 quests. I've heard there are hot springs in Urkopacha. Mayhap, time permitting. I have not forgotten our obligations to Wuk Lumut, of course. Having immersed ourselves in the cultures of others, though, my anticipation for the new experiences this adventure will bring us has only grown. Neither Kawana nor Bakuljaja appeared to be in Wachanpelo. I imagine they're around somewhere, making progress even as we are. Yet in a contest like this one, it is only a matter of time until the claimants are pitted against each other in direct competition. The Pelu remind me of Lalafell, never letting their size slow them down or hold them back. They move at their own pace, making their textiles and mezcal, and raise alpacas to bear them to market. Idle musings aside, we've made a good start on these challenges. Hopefully we can keep it up. A golden alpaca. Alone, I may have tried to track the beast myself. Travelling with so large and diverse a group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. Talking about his mentor, probably. Look at us! The contest has barely begun, and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Knowing the Pelupelu. Oh, look at the money we get. 1, 2, 4, 3. Swap those 2 digits. It's nearly 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, level 91. We're on to 91. Progress. Same text. Okay. The success of others. Wuk Lumut is eager to attempt the next feat. We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one? So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulu Jar Jar's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Cryo said, The fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokhoi is in the upper reaches of Okapacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kazama Uka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So, we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of we wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. Rip. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure. You'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Ah, yeah, we know what that means. Of course, who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. It's a boat. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakujaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki Meki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Sure. Why not? Let's go then. I can update the stream title. Now we're on level 91. Woohoo! Progress. That also means we're approaching the dungeon, because the first dungeon is usually 91, 81, 71, you know. Ready? The markets of Wachu Meki Meki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Wuk Lumut is accompanying me. Wachu Meki Meki is everything that Tulialau was built to be. Okay. Over here. Oop. Gotta be. She likes Mufa now, yeah. She's moved past her alpaca fear, but the boat still makes her seasick. Unless it's another one. Maybe she doesn't like air travel. Discuss Aunt T's tacos. This is Aunt T's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T-Sol. If you're after the best tacos in Tulialau, this place sits at the top with Expalyav Tia. You say that, Third Promise, but you only ever eat old Bruuk Evu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, T-Sol. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. Ah, do you actually like T-Sol's tacos? Come on down to Aunt T's Tacos. We've got a wide range of options, from healthy to hearty, plus a variety of salsas to choose from. This is our flagship location, by the way. Or at least it will be when I get around to opening a second branch. Ripley. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine day? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tyrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Mel-chan, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachu Meki Meki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand centre of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Mel-chan. Hi. You there! Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. King, are you okay, sweetie? Right, he was on the boat. Jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjin Tain? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... Oh. Bye. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Our nervous man of mystery fled westwards, never to be seen again? Well, hopefully not. Over there. Okay, let's take this aetheryte. This is a big area to search. I think sprint should have no cooldown in cities. That would be cool. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Down here. King's being a cat, leave him be. Hello. He is indeed being a cat, waiting for dinner. Oh, yeah, I heard there's a platforming vista here. Not sure where it is, I just heard people talking about platforming. Well, let's check up above. no sign of him. Where is this sneaky little devil? Dun, 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 dun. I'm kind of expecting him to be hiding in a bush somewhere. Ah, there's a vista. I have to remember to go grab that. I'm going to keep looking for this guy for now. And this beach is pretty lovely. Or does it count? Yeah, no, it counts as a beach. Aha! Found ya. You were conversing with Master Ropley. But wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. Ring, ring, ring. You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Oh, yeah, she wasn't kidding. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tulialau, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewellery maker in all of Uldar, Eshtame's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Okay, yeah, this is his whole life story. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. All right, then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then, you have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, Not me. I'm Wuk Lumut, third promise of Tulialau. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? think everyone has. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. On occasion. Yeah, this one's better. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. It's alright, I'll go on a big sightseeing collection spree while watching streams. Did someone have a poogie? Ah, cute. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards? No new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Bye. What is truly important? Bangin' music, begin. Oh, sorry, Mel-chan. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. Nice. For all to rally. Wuk Lumut wonders how Fontaine is getting on. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. Okay. Yeah, let's take the teleport. Yum. Yeah, it would be weird if we can't make tacos in this expansion. Well, I can have a quick look at the crafting. Culinarian. Okay, I've only got 91 to 95. Cooking mezcal? Royal toast. Thick sliced bread soaked in a batter of whisked egg and milk. Pan fried until fluffy and served with syrup. That sounds delicious. Oh my god. Can I have that, like, now in real life? Okay, no tacos yet. It might be 96 to 100. Which I need to level Culinarian a little bit. It would be very weird if they didn't add a few taco recipes, though. You can do this, Fontaine. Fontaine. It's a T. Fontaine. Our lurker seems a changed man. I'm not sure it even is the same man. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I've found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behaviour. My name is Fontaine, and I am a goldsmith from Uldar in faraway Eorzea. I realise this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practising my trade here in Wachu Meki Meki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. No. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much-needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbour. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Rokeley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wachumeki artisan. Yeah. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbour. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. Nice. Always a happy day to add a new artisan to the ranks. Do let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. I know better than to hold myself to an impossible standard. The only thing that matters is the joy my craft can bring to others. Alright, let's go. Yum. I'm pretty excited we're going to the Giants soon. First we're going to the Moblins, but then the Giants. The weapons used by her and the two buttheads remind you of Monster Hunter. Yeah, agreed. Sounds like French toast. Yeah. Does French toast always have cheese? No, it doesn't, does it? Man, French toast is so good. Omelette rice. This is omelette rice? Wow. That's cool. That looks nice. And now I'm getting hungry. Oh, yes, just going to double check if this campaign has started yet. Rewards. Hey! Dawntrail Twitch Viewer Rewards Campaign. ALPACA Whistle Mount X1. Enabled. Okay, they're all enabled by default, so they should be active. So I think you might need to refresh the stream to start getting... Yeah, if you refresh the stream, it'll say rewards enabled on channel. So you can start getting progress towards your own chocolate thing. It's a thing. You can also get XP boost meal set times 10 and 10 Aetherite tickets to save some money. Nice. I'll just let the guild know it's ready to go. They kept asking. Campaign is live. It was auto-enabled for me. There we go. The skill required to make that is nuts. Oh, maybe I should look up like some cooking videos of advanced stuff like that. I wonder what Erenville's alternate means of travel is. I wandered through the Bayside markets and found earrings almost identical to mine. They indeed seem to be a common travel charm, just as Marblu described. All that waiting was making me hungry, so I tried a taco from both Expelliartier and Aunt T's. I think I prefer T-Soul's spicier flavours. 2 taco. I went to re-examine the Tulialao saga. Should we continue apace, we shall soon come face to face, or rather face to knee, with those enormous Yokhoi. I am told some of them tower over even the hulking Glujaja. Let's go! Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. This feels like it's supposed to be voiced? I guess not. Boat! What is that? It's a Punuti. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide, then. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Oh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozama Uka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Okay, we'll probably be riding a dirigible later. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Ah. Koana! Why does he look so sad all the time? Oh, he smiled! Holy shit, he can smile. I think that's a smile. La Machi. Travelling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. He's not alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Surprise! Thancred! Urianger! What are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology, which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Tulialau spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? Yeah. We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavour. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana and Wuk Lumut are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and I expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Okay. We have mutually agreed to kick each other's asses? I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. You can walk, but the bridge was destroyed. The stairs. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Aw. Leave the handling of the Punatai to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Let's go! Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Cryo will stand on guard with Melchan. Pictomensa. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavour to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. Can you, though? You're going to be seasick. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Dungeon! Finally dungeon! Let the hunt begin. Rip. Ihu Katumu, now accessible. Yes, hopefully our tank doesn't get sick and pass out. So it hasn't given us Alizé as a choice. So I wonder what happens if, like, you go as healer or you go as tank. We'll take this smaller boat to board the big vessel with the Punitai. Kawana decided the river route was too risky, but I wonder how the other claimants are preparing to travel. Dungeon. Ihu Kata Katumu. With 2 keystones now won, and her father's historic journey pointing the way, Wuk Lumut sets her sights on the Moblin settlement, perched above the waterfalls of Kusama Uka. As misfortune would have it, the wild storm which passed through the region has collapsed the great stairs leading up the cliffs, leading the resourceful Erenville to arrange an alternative route, a barge-like vessel pulled upriver by a massive yet gentle Puniti. Brace yourself to fight not only the current, but an abundance of fierce wildlife as you forge along Yoktural's mighty Ihui Katumu. Next dungeon. As Kawana said, once we're on the boat, there'll be little room to fight and nowhere to run. We must be prepared for all manner of threats. This should be a good opportunity for you to see how far my training has progressed. Yeah, I want to see Pictocryl. We can't stand here all day debating the dangers ahead. We have a contest to win. Alright. Party. Wuk Lumut is intrepid, and she can go DPS, and so can Alfie. Alfie can go
Would be a
DPS.
pleasure as always.
Interesting. I don't actually... Can I look at what Alfie's DPS would be? I don't actually have a high enough healer for it.
Twould be a pleasure as always.
It just says he's a sage. A DPS sage. Interesting. And she's still intrepid.
Let's get to it.
Okay. We are dancing. Let's dance. Yeah. Go! Dungeon! The two-headed butthead. I see. He had some creatures in cages. So he's going to try and unleash stuff on us. Because he's a butthead. Egg. The RP route, yes. A solo player. No, you can do this with other people. It's just all 4-player dungeons that are required for story. You can also take NPCs in them now. So, you can do this with players if you want. There was a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zarolja, or... Oh gods, is it Bakujaja? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Dance! Oh, I need to set a dance partner, which is Cryo. Oh yeah. It's good actually fighting stuff. Oh, there's one up the front, which Alizé is fighting. Fish! Ah! Fish! Fish attack! Killer fish. I'm not used to Dancer AoE. I almost never play Dancer in actual dungeons. Outside of Yuka Orthos. Okay. We're in for some rain, it seems. That is Buckle Jar Jar ahead of us. Be ready for anything. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift, courtesy of the blessed siblings. Dance! Dance like you want to win. Because I do. Standard step. Yeah. Next. Gah, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Hey, you douche. It's attacking our critter. See you upriver, if you make it that far. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. Erenville, we're losing speed. Uh-oh. The harness is broken. I'm sorry, but we have to pull over to the bank. We won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. See if there's a route overland. We'll try to catch up to you later. Grr, more dungeon. Let's go. Oh god, this is very pretty. Boss. Prime punity. 'Tis the mother of all punity. Of all of them? You probably shouldn't kill it then, right? Woo. Come back. Dancing. Oh, it's eating a bunch of trees. Ah. Ooh. That is so much stuff to dodge. Nice.
You'll not escape this!
Song of the Punity. Is that good? That's not good, as it turns out. Oh, I see. Flop. That's cute. Three, four. Dance. Woo. Woo. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, dashed into a line of death. I'm fine. Ish. That part's fun. Gotta look out for the donut part. Hey, Audrey, welcome. Yes, drops should be enabled. Yeah, good to see ya. Yeah, this party needs a melee, that's true. Well, tank counts. Yes, Orthos is the dungeon where, oh, cone AoE, where you don't want to AoE or you aggro too much. I'll never look at a Punity the same way again. Such monstrous lungs that creature had. Sure. Yeah, the AI are pretty good at doing the mechanics. Ooh, what item level? Pugilist and Sam. Throw that in my armory. Ah, this place is pretty. If you become a projectile, if you get eaten. Oh, I hope you do. I'm gonna have to try that. For science. Science! Wrong button. Ooh, LB. I'll do that on the next pack. Didn't Devour shoot you out as an AoE if you got hit? Yeah, I think it did. I think it did. Get him! Get him, Wuk Lumut! No, I want to hit all three. Let me get the right angle. Don't know if we can. Rip. That'll do. The NPCs are just yelling at me. Just, you could have done more damage while you were running around. Eh. I wanted my LB to be cool. That's the important part. Nice. Treasure. Bracelet of Slaying. Ooh, something for my Dragoon. Oh, actually, no, that won't be higher eye level than my Dragoon. Something for my other melee, though. Climbing ladder animation, that's cute. They didn't have to put that in. They could have just teleported us to the top, but they put that in. Oh, look who it is! Kawana and the lads. What strange happenstance? Hath some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, friends. It seems you'll be taking the long way around. Such cheek! We'll have to find another route. Well, thanks. Jerks. Gloves! Oh, they're so colourful. Oh, that's... No! Why? No, I hate that. That's not okay. Why would you make that? Why would this exist? That is cursed, actually. The Cryal one gives me nightmares. The big green one is me. The Alphino one... okay, we killed the Wuk Lumut one. Okay, it's kind of cool that there's going to be an evil, messed up clone of everyone in the party. But also the nightmares. That's a yikes. Yep. That's some nightmare fuel. New technology, we can climb ladders. We can indeed. Healing earrings, cool. Hello, Judsy. Okay, I will probably feed you not long after this dungeon. I wanted to get to the first dungeon today, and we have accomplished that. So that is good. Dance. I've no idea what Dance's 2 target rotation is, so make it up as I go. Nice. Climb the ladder. Boss. Oh man, this dungeon is beautiful. Drowsy. That's a cute name. We can't simply sneak by, can we? Not likely. Get him. It's kind of cute. Kind of. Drowsy dance. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing like me. I see arrows. Over here looks good. Yeah. Why am I doing the AoE rotation? Drowsy's dance invigorates the roots. Okay. Yeah. Sneeze. No thanks. Spit. Oh god, it's an alpaca. Oh no. No. This is where those things came from. I hate it. No! No! Oh my, that is unsettling, says Cryle. Yeah. You think so? No. Okay, they're all dead. Hopefully forever. Dance time. Yeah. Okay, this is the vines again. Dance, yeah. Yeah, this boss is cute, apart from the disgusting mucus mimics. That part's not quite cute. Am I safe here? We will find out. Close enough. Nice. Oh, I was hoping I'd hit 92. Ah, well. Pose of striking. On to the last section. Anyone have a dark type move? Yes. It's a drowsy. Drowsy. Very nice view. Get him. Whee! Better dance. Strong dance. Strong dance complete. Will I complete my dance before the buffs wear off? Yes, I did! Nice. Worth. Nice. Oh, some dead kitties? Oh. Those things are scary in Eureka Orthos. They do a big claw swipe with no cast bar, which will one-shot you. So you have to watch their tells. Their, like, visual tell. Yeah, they do that, but without the big marker on the ground. And without a cast bar. Ooh, we got an LB. Let's see if we can get to the last boss with a LB2. Maybe Cryo will do an LB for us. Very pleasant music. Yeah, we killed it before it got back to the cursed part. Oh my. That was a cool bug. Gods below. What was that? Some species of vilekin? It was cool, whatever it was. Get him! Two, three, 4. Dance! Just dance. Dance away our problems with violence. Oh, I see another dinosaur gator. Gatosaur. Boom! Yeah. Sick 'em. Dance! Yeah. Ripper Claw, don't get one shot, Wuk Lumut. Will you go back to floor 1? Do-do-do. Harder dance, better dance, faster dance, stronger dance. Alright, final boss time? Maybe. Yeah. Get to fight that mega bug. Ooh. Apex Predator. Apollyon. Oh. It's a thick bug. Okay, wait for my standard step to have 1 second. That's the proper pre-pull. Go! My axe for a giant boot, says Wuk Lumut. And now you can do standard step again during the burst. Yeah. Boom. Wild beasts emerge to defend their territory. Oh, kitties! Oh, yeah, they're helping fight the bug. Good kitties, yeah! Oh. Maybe we should have healed them? Feeding on the beast has strengthened Apollyon's wing beats. Well, that sucks. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It must take the qualities of its prey. Oh, interesting. Pizzas. Oh, yum. Right, I'll go here. Oh, yep, not there. Here. This boss is interesting. Sandworms burst from the ground. No, it's gonna eat you. Run away. Oh. It's gonna eat you all. Run, you fools. Oh, they're dead. Where its adaptations. Alright, is it gonna dig now? It's strengthened Apollyon's scything forearms. Okay. Oh, donut. Dance. Never stop dancing. Wind whistle. Ooh, tornado. Oh, it's moving. Oh! Wow. Tough to tell when it's going to fire off. That's scary. Trying to dodge the tornado. Okay, it's gone. It'll be too ready. I'll leave it so hopefully Kryl can go for it. She might not though, they often don't LB if you're also DPS. They leave it for you. Ouchie. No, not another whirlwind. Get him, Kryl. You can do it. I believe. I don't think she wants to do it. Oh well. Uh-oh. Danger! Level up. Yeah, that boss had a lot of really cool stuff going on. That was a fun dungeon. Apart from the mind warping mimics, the nightmare inducing mimics. That was cool. Last dance. Enhanced standard finisher. Alright, let's see if I can try that out. Last dance ready upon doing standard finish. Oh, that has to go on the bars? Oh, okay. Well, that can go there. Attack to all enemies. Okay. I just dance, and then I hit that button. Last dance. Oh, I have to have a target. But I guess we'll try it out when we find a striking dummy. Ooh. Sage weapon. Ooh, and a dancer weapon. Oh. Oh, they're little fish. Oh, that's cute. Sage gets little fishies. Ah. That's a cool design. Alright, what's the dancer weapon? Ooh. That looks pretty cool. And it's an upgrade. Yeah. Throw that on for now. Oop. Nice. I hope Alizé and Aaronville are all right. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. Well, Kawana has gotten ahead of us now. Yeah, I guess. Oh, complete. Dungeon boss, imagine a trial. Yes.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Grr.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Nope. The things we've seen. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokhoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, O wise guide. Are we... landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Ooh. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Oh, that's so pretty. Screenshot. 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 No. No more boats. Are you... Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wuk Lumut? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Wuk Lumut. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well. But if I might say one thing... Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone. So please, don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But, Kryl, Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Oh, I like both of these. Yeah, leaders need good support around them. But also everyone is allowed to be weak sometimes. You as well, Melchan? I've always believed this is my problem alone. But perhaps you have the right of it. Alright. I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Oh, you saw a player do a trial? Ah, so creative. Cool. Ah, looking forward to it. Oh, Wuk Lumut. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. So here's that Poogie you might have spotted. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Right, where is... Aha! Aetherite! That will probably be where we finish up for the day. Chatsia, hello?
Hello.
Yes, I will feed you soon. We are going to go finish this quest. It kind of feels like they ran out of time voicing everything. There's been a few cutscenes so far where it felt like they were... Like the cinematography felt like they were supposed to be voiced cutscenes. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Ah, this place is great. I like this the bit more of the two zones we've seen so far. But we haven't seen too much of the other zone yet, so... 2 Calibri at that game. Oh my god. Oh, the puns. They're great. You got down by one of those exploding animals in Copperbell. Oh, I think that's happened to me too. I've definitely died to the exploding enemies in the first floor set of Eureka Orthos. Their explosions will one-shot you. This seems a cozy spot for Wuk Lumut to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. This side of the region is so different from where the Hanu live. The striking colours of the vegetation alone. This place is called Many Fires for the constant stream of peddlers and travellers who make camp here after climbing the stairs. Now that I've decided to share, I feel so nervous. Alright, let's touch Aetherite. Yeah, let's do this next cutscene. I'm very curious what she has to say. And then... feed cat. Cats. 2 cats. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. Alphino will take care of the cook fire. Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace.
Oh, baby Hrothgar are probably the cutest things.
All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I didn't get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
You can't measure your worth by the success of others. Why do you want the throne? We said this before, didn't we? Yeah, say it again, because it's very true.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Hear, feel, think. Fish.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
Aw. That's why you are the best candidate.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuk Lumut. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Aw. That was sweet. Meanwhile, in the Second Promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuk Lumut's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the ALPACA routes and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tulihyolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Thancred also doing the hear, feel, think.
To return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
Yep.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Meanwhile, with the first promise.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Well.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
Cirilja has plans of his own?
And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Definitely things that noble people talk about.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Earlier with Buckle Jar Jar. We're dropping in on everyone. Yeah, I know you want dinner, but we've got to see what Buckle Jar Jar's doing.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
I don't know, I think it was a pretty fun fight.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
Not yet. She's gonna get food. She claims she's starving to death. Don't believe her.
Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
Oh. They're gonna fight each other. Hell yeah, fight each other, fight each other.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Is he gonna kill you for being weak?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Wait. That wasn't quite what I expected, but it was pretty damn cruel. Oof. I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Wuk Lumut seems much happier for it. It is good to see Wuk Lumut more sure of herself. It doesn't matter if Wuk Lumut's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats. It doesn't change who she is, or what she means to her people. I have some small experience with the pressures of leadership, and crumbling beneath its weight, as you well know. If anything good can be said to have come of my failures, I hope it is my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. Aww. I love Alphino. He's great. Being able to say those things have brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people. For all to rally. You may now enter, yep, with NPCs, yep, I know. A promise for the people. That's a good time to finish up, I think. On the trail. Oh, we're up to level 92. Level 91 didn't last long. It was just a dungeon. Okay. We shall finish up. And I'm going to do some dungeons tonight. And level some classes. Well, we got a bunch of shiny new gear to use. Very nice. And I'm going to feed these cats. Anyone want some dinner? Yeah? You want dinner? You too? You both want dinner? Meow. King's in that box. And Jadzia's there. So tomorrow I have an appointment in the afternoon. So I might... It depends how long the appointment takes. I might not be able to stream in the afternoon, like I usually do for story stuff. But if I can't, I might be able to stream at night instead, at my usual raid time. And get a bit more story done. I feel like we're making actual progress now. So yeah, not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow or what time. We shall see. Real life comes first, of course. Hello, sweetie. Yeah, you want dinner? Okay. I will stop talking to internet people. And I'll finish up the stream. I will raid, probably games done quick. It's a nice easy choice. Summer games done quick is going. benefiting Doctors Without Borders. So thank you all very much for watching. I can't type. There we go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. See ya.